Greetings, my beautiful kings and queens, if you stopping by. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Country Wayne streets. Let's get into it. Okay, family, welcome back to my channel. This is Sis Kathy Vet coming to you with another Country Wayne skit from these Skitlanta streets. Now, we're going to go over here to the podcast room at the New Burger building where the girls meet with the lawyer and she breaks down the contract. That's a gorgeous dress, more than likely from Amber's fashion line. Amber has been working out that body. She looks amazing. So she's showing them legs. You hear me? She wearing them dresses that shows those legs she been working out. I know that's right, Amber. Show it because you're happy with them, girl. So the lawyer's here. Let's see how she breaks down the contract. Oh, little tongue tied. Let's see what she breaks down in the contract. Let's get into it.
Hear what you have to say. Ladies, Cherish is here.
Hi.
Hi.
Fabulous.
Beautiful.
That's right. Get us to the money.
Oh, Shayla, shut up.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Oh,
So
retail.
what do we have, ma'am? What are we standing up against here?
Okay. So I did have a chance to look at everything, and based on
Shayla
what
gonna be at the head of the table.
is drafted in here, y'all get your fee, right? So for your appearances, you get your fee. But there's no back end, so there's no revenue split, so you're not getting any percentage of the shares after that. Beyond that, it's purely just your fee. And
Yeah.
it's
Like
100%
your
of everything
salary.
else. So yeah.
Wait. I'm trying to understand because I really thought that I was reading this wrong. So you're saying if we get, I don't know, a lipstick deal, we get nothing from that?
No. So the good news is, as it pertains to the podcast specifically,
Right.
Wayne gets 100%. But anything else that y'all have, any new dealings, all of that, you get to keep that up.
So
That's your deal.
I'm talking about brand deals that come through the podcast. We get nothing for any brand deals.
Nothing.
Oh.
So basically, we have to do the work of promoting it and advertising it on the podcast, but we get no cut of it. Not even a small percentage whatsoever.
Wow.
Just our
Just
fee.
your fee.
Unfortunately.
Right.
So
So
really,
we're just employees.
Yeah. That's it. That's it right there in a nutshell, Shayla. That's what I just said. You're employees. This is your salary per episode. This is what your fee is per episode. What he makes, how big it blows up within those 3 years, if it generates. Now, this is the thing. Wayne may have I'm sure he looked at other podcasts. He spoke to other podcast members. Now, this lady, I believe last time she said something about she's looked at other contracts or whatever with podcasts. I don't know if she's going to mention it or not. However, maybe Wayne spoke to some people as well. Hopefully, this attorney has researched this as well. The 3-year mark may be when podcasts would either make or break. If they last at least 3 years, then they have that momentum. Normally, maybe podcasts don't start popping off real good to start getting brands and getting real popular and getting out there streaming really good. And I mean, like where they getting nationwide like recognition until they hit maybe that 3-year mark. And then once they hit, because you know a lot of times they say it really takes at least 3 years or so when a business for it to really get in off the ground and go in the black and not in the red, for you to really start seeing money. At least 3 is the number of trial. That's the number of trial. If you can get the 3, now people say marriage, you get past 7, you get that 7-year itch. But when you could get through, like consistently work towards something hard and putting all your blood, sweat, and tears in it, when you can sustain at least 3 years in a business, you start to get off the ground a little bit past that hump, past that trial of growing, taking out the kinks and stuff, really seeing what works, what doesn't work. That's when Wayne probably said, okay, if we could make it at least to 3, then we're solid and we may start seeing real money coming in, and that's when then I can get a chance to see if these girls are serious. What have they brought to the table in these 3 years? How have they worked with each other in these 3 years? And now we renegotiate the contract because stuff is really starting to boom. I'm starting to get money, and I'll use who I'm gonna use or continue to use all of them, dump some of them, but now you can get that percentage because I'm really out there. We're really growing. We're really starting to see revenue and money coming from the brands. You get that cut. But out of this, if it's real popular and people start reaching out to Shayla or Delicia, or clothing lines are reaching out to Amber because they love how she looks, the style of her dress, and they want her to do something with them, but then that's her own private thing. That's her own business. Y'all can have y'all own side business. The brands might reach out to you personally and not through the podcast, then they would get paid. But right now, no. So Wayne said he's not up for negotiation. So let's continue to see the advice.
How can you build a whole business on our faces and don't pay us? Other than this little rinky-dink fee. Are you serious?
What's the rinky-dink fee?
I can't believe it.
What's the fee?
So let me preface it by saying that, right now, we're still in the phase of negotiations, right?
Right.
So this is what Wayne has put on the table. And you also have an opportunity to counter, right? And so...
But baby, we need a busboy because I'm not signing this. They can come clean this table, whatever this is. That's crazy. I'm not signing this.
There's nothing to protect us in this whatsoever.
Nothing.
No protection. No protection. And y'all faces are out there.
And we just make this little fee for 3 years on top of that.
Yeah.
So 3 years we can't. If we sign this, we can't renegotiate. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is crazy.
No. See, Lauren?
You keep saying I got y'all a business.
Now look,
I got y'all a
Lauren.
business. This ain't our. This is his.
This is his business.
This is not our business.
No, that's his.
I mean, but at the same
His name
time,
on
he put up a lot of money for the podcast, and we didn't.
Because it's his business. So we're just host.
We
of
should
his
have had some
business.
say on that end for this
Right.
contract. This is crazy.
Well, what else is she gonna
I'm
advise?
not gonna lie, it is. I would say it's a bit disproportionate in terms of the fairness of it all. But like I said, we're still in the negotiations phase. So
Well, we're not signing this, so
There's nothing
we're
fair
not signing
about
this.
this. Nothing fair. I really thought I thought I was done reading this. I'm like, this can't be what I think it is. But
Well, that's the case. Y'all get a fee, whatever that fee is. They evidently think the fee is a joke for 3 years. Whatever this man may make, and he may the podcast might blow up within a year. 2 years really start going good. Brand deals coming after them. They want to be a part of this because they see how popular it is. Wayne is already popular, so he feel he invested. He's the face of this, even though these girls are the face. His brand and his face, because he's already out there in the world. His face is already out there for Kountry Wayne, so he has a reputation. What he's made in the streaming world is phenomenal. Everyone is knocking down his door now. Everybody's looking like, look at how much the billions of dollars this man has made from these skits alone. He has blown up the business world when it comes to virtuals and putting these little micro dramas together. He is really the blueprint of how successful this is from somebody who started on Facebook doing social media and comedy. But so this is where he can be a driving force in the popularity of this all, and he knows the value that he brings to all of this. These girls have yet to prove anything. You might be the faces, but nobody don't know you from Adam outside of these skits. But who really knows y'all like that big in this entertainment arena on a larger scale like they do Wayne? They don't, and you have to show and prove right now to renegotiate. You have to show and prove. The only thing that may stop Wayne, if they come and counteract, y'all gonna have to now talk about what do y'all want and draw up, so the attorney can draw up a new contract and let Wayne and his people know, is he for this? These are the changes we want to make. And then he gonna come back again and be like, I may take this, but I don't want to take that. Just like with the negotiating that Amber and Anthony should be doing with their divorce settlement. They got to go back and forth with numbers. They got to go back and forth and deal with this thing so it can be final. And the girl's going to have to do this. Please, y'all don't take the same example as Anthony and Amber's divorce. Please let that drag out like this, going back and forth with negotiations. let this be quick. Look like this attorney gonna be on it, and Wayne gonna be on it because September is around the corner. Okay, literally less than 3 weeks. So, come on, y'all gotta come on. What they got? 20 days. 20 days. To renegotiate. Wayne said he wasn't though. Maybe y'all willing to take it from renegotiate the contract in 2 years as opposed to 3? If there are any brand deals made, put a clause in there that y'all would get a little percentage. Each of y'all would get a certain percentage of whatever those brand deals generate. But we'll see. But you're gonna have to bring him something. What do y'all think is fair at the end of the day? And this is what the attorney is gonna have to let them know. So hopefully we get that in the next skit. Let me know what y'all think about this. What do you think with the podcast about to start? Y'all faces are out there. Their egos, they say they're not gonna accept it, but the fact that their faces are on this wall in this podcast and they already think they have arrived, the way they acting all superior, like they can't even order their own food now, is disgusting. So they so ego driven at this table that I think they're gonna go ahead regardless, and Wayne ain't gonna shift very little, if at all, and they still gonna go for it. Why? Because the ego gonna say we gonna stay out there and we gonna show them and prove ourselves. Because bottom line, prove yourself. Are you not even willing to prove yourself? Y'all already think y'all are it girls, and y'all deserve this huge amount and haven't did a doggone thing. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Should they go with that contract? No. Do you think they should show and prove over the next 3 years and take whatever they said? Or you think that their ego and their vanity and the women that they are, they think they need to be making 6 figures an episode, 5 figures an episode, and that may not be a case. It might be 4 figures an episode. I don't know how low it is, but they think they should be so great. You gotta crawl before you walk, ladies. Let me know what y'all think about that. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. What do you think the girls should do? Is Wayne right, or the girls should have this change? Let me know. Peace, and we out.